So you're welcome to my podcast, True Love is Possible, where we dive in and talk about relationship to the core, right? So this morning I want to talk about the mindset. Now, our mindset is very important to us. Mindset is the things that we believe and agree, our values, our perceptions about things, right? That is our mindset. The set of things we agree to govern our thinking is our mindset. So we live from those set of values from our minds. So most often we talk about the scarcity of good people, right? And it is true. We have very few good people, due to so many reasons. Some people decide to turn bad, you understand? But then our mindset is so important in dictating the good ones from the bad ones, because I feel the challenge is when you meet someone, you assume they are good. We tend to work on assumption. You assume that this person is good, but you later find out that the person is really not good like that. Now, in order to dictate and know a good person, I tell you, it begins with you, and it begins with your mind. So many times ladies will say that men are scum, men are cheats, men are all the same, that men are the same. So sometimes I tend to ask the ladies, who asks you to taste all? Are you sure you've tested all the men and you concluded from your experiment that men are all the same? That is not true. And ladies, women are not the same, okay? They are not the same. There are different kind of people, right? So, but then there's a challenge that we are going through. Maybe because we met so many in quote bad people in relationship, we tend to only appreciate. Now, consciously or unconsciously, people tend to speak the bad people. So even when you come across someone that is good, you might either say that the person is not romantic, the person is not lively, the person is not just it. We don't flow. You heard that a lot. When a lady who has been praying for a good person finally meets a good person, she will have some complaints, some naive complaints, that this person is not romantic, is not doing this, is not doing that. But that is what that bad person is doing, and you couldn't stay together, right? And the same thing goes to men. You meet a very good lady, very well-trained lady, and she has standard and she's limiting some things to happen in the relationship, and you feel that she's not just giving you the vibes. You're not getting the vibes. She's not just the one. It's boring, this and that. You're unconsciously saying that you still need a bad person. You see where the problem is. So we meet good people and throw them off board and pick up bad people because of our experience. We are already adjusted in our minds to enjoy the company of bad people. The only thing with bad people is they will end up breaking our hearts. But they are lively to be with, but they will end up it's just like throwing corn, giving a chicken corn and all those things, preparing it for Christmas, for slaughter during Christmas. So I think that's what happened in a relationship. So except we adjust, until we adjust our minds for the good person, even when the good person comes, we might not recognize, we might take them for granted, we might not appreciate their goodness, we'll throw them off board and pick another bad person. I think that is one of the challenges we go through. Our minds are already adjusted to enjoy bad people, hoping that they will not break our hearts at the end of the journey. You get? So it's a big problem that we need to adjust our mind. You can never meet a good person and stay with him or her if your mind is adjusted for a bad person. And that has to do with renewing your mind about what you really or truly need. You understand? Sometimes we just go for the vibes that we flow, we connect, our languages are the same. This person is so naive, this person is so cool in his language, he doesn't go mad. You understand? Some people love to hear, off words like that. It actually triggers and motivates them. But this good person is very careful, is a child of God, is careful, because every word you say, you will give account of it, and this person is conscious about all those things and is being careful. But no, it's not the person, it's not giving the vibes. So I'm saying this morning that you have to adjust your mind to be able to identify and appreciate a good person. Don't allow that initial training, the mindset you have built up from your experiences with the bad people, to go in search for the good person way. Right? You have to drop that. We have to renew our minds. Even what we call our spec, most times, let me tell you, nobody was born with any spec now. The day they gave birth to you, you knew nothing. There was nothing like spec. It's in movies, celebrities, singers, all those people, we capture the idea when they are going to shoot a movie about love, the guy must be tall, six-pack, if it is a lady, she must be curvy. So from there, we captured our idea of spec. And possibly, sometimes, our past relationship. Maybe you met a very tall guy, starting out in a relationship, and because that was your first and you gave it all, and you assume that the best person or the right person must be tall. And so any other person that is coming short is just short of everything, it's short of vibes, it's short of everything. But it's not so now. Let's reason it now. It's not really so. So we must adjust our minds. Experiences, we are supposed to learn from our experiences and build up to correct our mistakes in order to have more enjoyable experiences ahead. Alright, so rather than just sticking too hard to your experiences, expecting them to come in such a way that it will be favorable, man, it's going to hurt you so badly. So I'm saying that we must adjust our mind. So learn to adjust your mind. You have to adjust your mind for greatness. Think and grow rich. It's saying that all you need to do is to adjust your mind and you will become rich. And it is true. If you think that it's only by hard work that you make money, you might be there for too long and you don't make anything much. But when it comes to your thinking, when you change your thinking, you will start seeing possibilities of where money lies, and you can hit up the jackpot. You get. So we must adjust our minds about relationship, about the right person, and we might be able to identify and live with the right person when he or she comes around. So thank you so much. Thank you, guys.